You are now stepping to the ledge.
Now recording.
Welcome to Ask a Man, brought to you by The Ledge, where we answer questions sent in by you, the listener. I am your host, Ken Bro, and you also have the local hero, G, and Two Country James. Now, here's the question. Can a guy and a girl just be friends?
Man, in my opinion, yeah. Like, I know from experience, but everybody ain't me. So it's like, I know a lot of people feel like eventually they gonna have to fuck their friend. But okay, do that mean that person not your friend? Like, just because you is or ain't, like, just because you do or don't have sex, that don't change the aspect of whether or not you friends with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, friendship and relationship, that's what changes the aspect of whether you're trying to be with this person, like, on a romantic level forever. That's what really changed the aspect. Motherfuckers could be friends, legit friends, and fuck. Like, that can happen.
Yeah,
Is that
Like, now
possible
don't
with a
get me
woman though?
wrong, and I know a lot of people gonna
yeah,
say, well, what about when somebody get emotionally attached? Well,
Yes.
if you are friends, that's something you'll be able to talk about, because friends can talk about pretty much anything. That's actually how you
I don't.
know if somebody your friend. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, like, if you're looking at it from my perspective, it might be a little philosophical, but still, my perspective, yeah, you could be friends with a female or opposite sex or whatever the case may be. I know there's people out there right now probably be like, they'll never fuck their friends, but I bet you some people out there thought about it, and I bet you some people out there didn't fuck their friends and ain't thought nothing of it.
Aye, Ronnie. Two Country.
I could say yeah. You can be friends with another female, but it's gonna come to a point where that person, ends up in your vulnerable space at one moment in time, and something could potentially happen. But that don't mean this person can't still be your friend.
The local hero, my man. What's your take?
Let me fix my shirt and drink my beer. It's a couple of it's like an algebra problem. You got a couple. You got knowns, then you got unknowns, then you got unknown unknowns, then you got known unknowns. So it all depends on situations. Okay, so if I was trying to talk to you and you put me in the friend zone, then no. There's plenty of females that I'm friends with that I didn't want to fuck and don't want to fuck. I mean, that's just the truth. You could be friends with a female and not do anything with them, like, period. However, that depends on, again, your age. If you tried to talk to them before, where you are in life, because there's a lot of dudes in the friend zone. Like, soon as that bitch vulnerable, I'm gonna jump
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
motherfucker like a brand new sock. You know what I'm saying? So it's all depends on how the situation went down. I mean, like I said, it's lots of females that I'm just friends with, and I talk to as a friend, and I don't have any sexual interest in. That's not to say they don't look cute. I just don't see them that way. And again, it depends on your age. Because if you're 20, you're trying to fuck everything. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to hit nothing but home runs. So at 20,
Yeah.
no, you can't. That's real. At 20, no, you
What?
can't. But as you get older, you find
No,
out.
G. Hold on. Back up. Time's out. In my 20s, I had a legit, real female friend that I had no sexual interest in, who was attractive to the average person. So you can't, nah, G. Nah.
Gee, was she your wingman?
No,
So you ain't fucked none of her friends.
no. Y'all all know who I'm talking about. We just not saying no names.
Okay, so G is a special type of special. The normal motherfucker.
No, but she was a real friend, though. That was a legit
and here's
friend. So
and here's the thing:
that was, you
if
know what
you
I'm
get a
saying?
female, some of them females could be the best wingman. They could set you up like, yeah, girl, me and him are just friends. Like, he likes this, he like that. He's so cool. He like long walks on the beach, and she'll lie for you. And them the best type of friends right there. Fuck a wingman, fuck a dude wingman. If you get a female wingman, you win. But
Hell yeah.
that's a dude perspective. Now back to me answering the woman's question. Yes, you can. There's plenty of females out there that are attractive that I don't want to have sex with because I don't want to ruin the friendship. Because once you have sex, and let's be honest, because the difference between a man and a woman is a man fucks with his dick, a woman fucks with her heart. If you hit her enough times and she likes it, it might turn into something.
Mm-hmm.
Even if, because there's a lot of females out there where they be like, their girlfriends be like, oh, she's just like a man. No, they're not. They're nothing like a man. They're
Hell no.
absolutely nothing like a man because they still use emotion. I could fuck a bitch I hate, and I would still hate that bitch the next day, and I could still fuck her the next day, but I still hate that bitch. I hate everything about her. I hate the way she chew. But that's the difference between a man and a woman. I could differentiate.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say yes and no. Because regardless, a woman's a woman, a man's a man. Y'all can be friends or whatever. But she gonna do something that's gonna make you sexually interested. I'm not gonna say pursue, but I'm gonna say interested. Then she can also do something that just puts you off. Like I had some female friends that I haven't had any sexual interest in because I know too much.
Yes.
So when you know too much and you know how they operate, sometimes they turn you off. As well, sometimes they turn you on. So it all really depends on the type of girl she is, whether you get a sexual interest or not. So
say it, Kim. They ain't shit bitches.
Exactly. What he said.
The bullshit a lot. The bullshit a lot.
Yeah, it's that, and then you also think about like, you think about shit like, like is she, especially if the friend girl is exactly like you, then you kind of get turned off because the bullshit you do is the same bullshit she do.
Bullshit they do. Yeah.
So then you be like, yeah, that's just my homie right there. But then
opposites attract.
Yeah, but then when you got friends with a girl that does shit that like, press your buttons and get you all ready and shit, and she discussing like shit she do, and you be like, damn, that's my friend, but she fucking make my dick hard. So so you try to fight that feeling sometimes, but whatever.
You try to fight that feeling.
Hell yeah, you try to fight that shit off, man, because she's saying shit and you over here getting fucked up in the head. Like I'm ready to plow through this motherfucker, and you gotta take a deep breath and you gotta reflect to yourself like that's the homie.
Calm down, balls. Calm down, balls. Now I know y'all gonna agree with this. If you have done everything you want to do on your bucket list sexually, you could truly be friends with a female and not have any interest in it. That's what I think. If you've done everything you've wanted to do and sex doesn't run you anymore, because you know damn well as a dude at young ages, sex determines a lot of shit at what you do. Let's be 100. Me and my mans, I ain't gonna say which one. We don't roll into the country in Indiana to get down with the get down. But when you become a certain age and you've done everything you wanted to do, and now you're in a state where you like, sex doesn't move me. Like you got to have something more to offer me than pussy. Then you could truly, not only with your friend, you could be friends with women, but now you could be friends with your girlfriend. Because now you can sit down, you can honestly have conversations with people about things other than that. But when you at a certain age and a certain period, man, and she get to talking all that bullshit, like I said, you can hate and still hit her.
Yeah. So let there be a lesson, people. Get all your sexual energy out while you're in your 20s and early 30s. That way, when you in your middle 30s, you can sit back and chill with the woman you chose.
Yeah, because I'm old. I'm tired of that shit.